Hey everyone, it's Rachel and another week of fun art videos. So this is a sketch that I did. The inspiration of the person is I wanted to try drawing pictures from actual people. So this is one of my friend's sons. He just had a birthday and I wanted to practice doing my portraits of actual people. So I asked her what some of his favorite things were, and she said that he loves everything patriotic and he loves Goofy. He loves all Disney, but Goofy was like one of the top three. And so I decided to sketch Goofy waving, and man, that hand, let me tell you, I had to redraw that like 5 times. I don't know why that hand was so difficult. And then I did little Mickey Mouse ears on Goofy, like the ones that you would get if you went to Disneyland. And I just did an American flag. And then because he's getting baptized this year, I did a little banner underneath him that says, "I am a child of God." And so this video, if you watched 3 videos ago, I believe, when I did my art challenge with collab thing and I lost all that footage, this is a similar process. So this process, you'll actually get to see how I did it. So I did go down with my watercolor pencils first, and I didn't do a ton of detail, but I did do a little bit, kind of where an idea of where I wanted the shading. I couldn't find my black watercolor pencil until after I had started going in with regular Prismacolor pencils. So I didn't touch the parts where I knew were going to be black, and I didn't really touch the parts that I knew were going to be white. I was going to paint those with acrylic to really get them white. So like his shirt was white, and the white stripes and the white stars, and the white Goofy glove. So yeah, once I got that base layer all down, I went over it with just a regular brush dipped in water and, blend, got a nice blend, and then started going in with the Prismacolor pencils on top to get a little bit more depth of color, to get shading, get a little bit more life in his face. And I messed up the cheeks, and I really messed up the nose. Like, I'm still trying to figure out the best way to get that healthy, flushed pink glow in the cheeks without it looking just like a bunch of lines. I don't know. If you know how to get it looking good, please let me know. I would love to know. And normally I don't go in with heavy liner, like black lining around the edges, but I know Goofy as a cartoon has a black outline. So I figured since I was doing a black outline on him, I'd try to do a black outline on pretty much everything. And I don't love how it turned out. I'm not a huge fan of black line art. I'm trying to like it. I'm practicing it because I look at other artists and how they do it, and it looks amazing. And then I try it, and I just think it looks like trash on my artwork. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But, I guess that's where practice comes from, and I learn and figure stuff out. But when I was doing the black liner, that's where I messed up the nose. I don't know what I was thinking, but I was like, I'll do black liner on the nose. And then I was like, oh, that looked really bad. I mean, looking at it, in the camera and looking at the video now, it doesn't look that bad. And, but up close in the moment, I was like, this looks really bad. So I kind of scraped that layer off, and well, first I tried to do a little bit darker shading to kind of hide the black ink. and that made it look even worse. So then I scraped a layer of paper off, and I don't know if that was wise. And then I went over it with white acrylic, and then because I decolored like his whole nose area and part of one cheek, and then I tried to go back over with watercolor and color pencils, and I feel like I just couldn't get it to go back. And you'll see that in a little bit in the video. I know I'm kind of jumping ahead with my explanations, but I wasn't sure how long it was going to take me to talk about my huge mess up and trying to fix it. But with the so once I found my black, I guess I'll jump there. So I did, sorry, jumping around again. So I did blend out, I didn't do as many layers as that one art piece a few weeks ago with the Prismacolor pencils, but I did a couple layers, and in between layers I did blend it with the Odorless Mineral Spirits again. I really like that blended out look that I get from the Odorless Mineral Spirits, and so I think I will keep doing that probably in a lot of future videos. But once I did finally find my black watercolor pencil, I did go back. It was hiding with my colored pencils. I don't know why my black water pencil was in my color pencils. I'm trying to keep these straight. I hope you guys are following me. But I did go in all the black areas, like the Mickey ears on top of Goofy, Goofy's ears, Goofy's vest, the tie. Those were all black, so I did go in with the watercolor pencils on that. And then the white, I just went over with white acrylic, and I made some of the lines. I was playing with line thickness because, like I said in my art haul video a couple weeks ago, the line pen kind of dinked out partway through. So then I was like, oh, well, I'll just use that marker, that black marker that I got, and that'll be good. And of course it made thicker lines, and I thought that that would be okay. And in some places it was, in some places it wasn't. There's a lot I would change if I were to redo this picture, but that's part of doing art. That's part of learning, is making mistakes and learning from those mistakes. So now I know how to go forward and do better in new videos. But the last thing I wanted to talk about in this picture, this piece, is that the banner, I didn't want it to just be a plain flat banner, so I did try to add some depth and dimension to it, especially the parts that curled behind itself. And I wanted the edges to kind of look like parchment paper, or parchment paper, is that the right thing? You know, kind of look a little bit aged around the edges, kind of, you know, historical, or, you know, I don't know where I was going with it, but I just thought I thought it looked a lot better than just having it flat and just the natural color. So all in all, there's more things that I like about this picture than dislike, and moving forward, hopefully I can implement what I learned from my mistakes in future pieces and go forward and keep making good pieces. I will put a finished still at the end of this video of everything finalized. I did kind of edit it a little bit on the computer, lightened it up a little bit, and I think it kind of hid my big glaring mistake in the middle of his face. So that will be at the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and I will hope you have a great week, and I will see you next week. Bye!